Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube live. This is Kadogo Cooks. So the very first stage, you might want to get a pan. So one of the ways that you're going to need to make your chapati fluffy is kneading your dough with hot water. That is exactly what you're going to do. We're going to start by boiling our water. Boil your water. Actually, it's not too hot, but you don't just heat it a little. Our next step will be heating the pan because we also need hot oil. So we need it to heat our oil. So let's start by heating the pan. Next, we're going to get a tin. So we're going to take a bowl that we are using to knead your dough. A spoon next. I'm going to start kneading the dough. So our pan is already heated. Next, we will put in our oil. Make sure to heat your oil, not too much. It's the same enough oil you're going to use to knead your dough. Next, we're going to start by doing gluten. So we're going to start with wheat. So next, we're going to start with welcome to my YouTube live. My name is Kadogo Cooks. Tonight we'll be making some very nice fluffy chapatis. How Venkat is saying hi. Hi Venkat, where are you watching from? Our next ingredient will be I am making chapati with beans stew. So next we'll be adding salt to the flour. Next we'll be adding salt. Get your spoon and just mix the dough. Now on this stage we'll be adding some carrots. Just get your carrots and press them. India, yeah. Huh? Huh? So Venkat is watching from India is asking what is the name of the dish. I am making chapati. I am making chapati tonight. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Drop a like. Tell me where you're watching from. Yeah. Yeah. Vankat is asking, where am I from? I am from Kenya. So at this point, you need to turn off the heat. Your water and oil and your water and oil already ready. Oh yeah, I can see you, Vankat. I can see you. Napata. Add 700 of grams of oil for 1 kg of flour. Okay. So next we will be preparing our carrots. We'll be adding some carrots to the flour. Inashinda ikitoka mama. Mm. So on the side, I am peeling a carrot so that I can grate it, mix it in the dough. So just grate the carrot. Hi, how are you? Tell me where you're watching from. I'd like to say hello to you. Come to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be making some chapati. We will also be adding some carrots to the chapati so that the chapati can be really beautiful and have an amazing flavorful taste. So make sure you grate your carrots nicely. Okay, our carrot is ready. So now we just have to mix everything together. Mix the carrots. So here we go. Mix the carrots inside the dough properly. Next, we will be adding water, adding some hot water, just enough. Make sure it's not too much, and then we'll be mixing everything together. So just completely mix your dough and start kneading it. So you have to knead the dough until it's completely. So Vankat is saying never add water to flour to the flour. Why should I not add water to the flour? Saying it's crazy. Why is it crazy to add hot water to your flour? Why not add water to the flour, Vankat? So welcome to my YouTube channel. Tonight we'll be making chapatis. Make sure to drop a like. Leave a comment, tell me where you're watching from. So just continue kneading your dough until you have a very into a fine ball and everything is mixed together. Kat is saying you need to leave it for resting for 30 to 40 minutes. Oh yeah, we're going to do that once we have finished kneading the dough. So at this point, we're going to add some oil and continue kneading until it has a consistent mixture. So add your heated oil and set it aside. Continue kneading it. Continue kneading your dough until all the oil has fused into the dough. So as you can see, we have a very soft dough here. So we have a very, oh, hi Vankat. Vankat is saying I should add cold water to my dough instead of using hot water. But you have not told me the reason why I should not use hot water. So the dough is very soft. We're just going to let it sit aside. We're going to cover this and let it sit aside for some time. And while we're doing that, we will be preparing our stew. So just cover it. Cover your dough and set it aside. Okay. Next, we'll be preparing our ingredients. We'll be making some red beans. So we're just going to start assembling the ingredients. We'll start with onions. So we'll grab 1 carrot, 1 onion, 1 tomato, and 1 chili. We will be cooking this so that you can make the stew. So first, let's start by washing up everything. So let's peel and wash our ingredients. We're going to start with the onion. Now, if you want your onions to not sting you during cutting them, you don't want to cry when you're chopping your onions. Immediately after you peel them, you want to soak them in water. And when you soak them in water for some time, the water in the onions will reduce its itchiness so that you don't feel. So we're just going to soak the onion in water. Soak your onion in water and set it aside for later. Vankat is saying you look beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. It's nice having you tonight. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more lives like this. Hit the notification button so that you can be alerted when I drop any videos. Tell me where you're watching from. I would love to say hello to you. So I love preparing all my ingredients before I can start cooking so that I just don't fumble around looking for things. Or also it helps that I have everything around me so I don't necessarily burn my food. So we're going to start by grating our carrots. And I will be using this grater. Goodbye, Vankat. Take care too. So we will be using this small part to grate your carrot into a very fine paste. Drop a like, make sure to subscribe. Drop a comment, tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to say hello to you. Tonight we'll be making some very sweet, very flavorful chapati. I will be showing you secrets to make your chapatis fluffy. Also, I will be showing you how you can make a round chapati if you struggle with making the shape of the chapati. For your onions, make sure to change the water every once in a while. change the water so that it can continue diluting the itchy water in the onions. That way when you're chopping your onions, they won't sting your eyes. Hello, hi, welcome to my live. My name is Kadogo. Tonight we are making some fluffy chapatis with beans stew. You will learn how to roll round chapatis. Also, you'll learn how to make the fluffiest chapati ever. The first stage we have used is to making sure that you roll a very you need a very soft dough. Drop a comment. Tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to say hello to you. Join my live chat. Tell me where you're watching from. Okay, so our carrots are grated into fine paste. So we will set that aside. Next, we're going to grate the tomato. Now, I love grating my tomatoes because I love the thick paste. I love cooking my stews with the paste of the tomato more than the slices. Make sure to like, tell me where you're watching from. Join my live chat and talk to me. Tonight I will be showing you how to make the fluffiest chapatis you have ever made. With only 3 ingredients in your kitchen, you only need water, flour and oil. Drop a like, tell me where you're watching from. I'd really love to hear from you. Okay, so our tomatoes are ready. I almost spilled that. So let's clean our surface and then we're going to start cooking. Welcome, welcome. Tell me where you're watching from. I'd really love to say hello to you. Tell me where you're watching from. So for our next ingredients, we will be chopping the onion. So remember we had soaked the onion in water so that it doesn't burn your eyes. Just pour the water, wash it again. And chop your onions into some nice thin slices. So tell me what different ways you use to make your chapatis. How do you make them soft? Okay, so first next you're going to grab a pan that we'll be using to cook the beans. So we have grabbed our pan. Next you're going to heat it. We're going to heat our pan, and then we'll be adding cooking oil to your pan. So I'm just going to move the camera, turn around the camera so that I can show you the progress of our meal. So first off, we're going to start by adding oil to this pan. Add vegetable oil. Just heat it a little. So one thing I love adding to my beans is that I love to to your oil. To the oil, we will be adding some onions. Just give it a stir. Now my secret to making evenly cooked onions is that I usually cover them so that they can cook evenly. So just cover your onions. So next you're going to prepare some garlic. Garlic is a very important ingredient in your kitchen. Brings taste and flavor to every meal that you make. So make sure you always add garlic to your meals. So make sure that you check. Make sure that you check the onions. Just make sure to cook your onions until they're golden brown. Drop a comment, tell me where you're watching from. So just keep on stirring your onions. Drop a comment, tell me where you're watching from. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos like this. We're going to add garlic next. We'll be adding some garlic next. So just stir your garlic. Make sure it spreads evenly. At this point, you give the onions to completely brown. So at this point, the onions are ready. I'm going to add garlic next. Be adding the garlic next. Make sure to cook your carrots nicely. Drop a comment, tell me where you're watching from. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more very amazing videos like this one. So just cook your carrots for some time. Don't burn them because you want to have that nice fresh taste. So next you're going to go with the tomatoes. Next we'll be doing our tomatoes. Cook everything together. Then add some salt. Add salt, curry powder. We're going to add a little water. Just a little because the tomatoes are too dry. So just add some water. Mix everything together. Now you're going to have a nice bread paste. So this is how it looks like. So just cover this. We're going to cover it and let this cook completely. So next we are going to get the beans and then we will start prepping the chapatis. So make sure to check on your meal every once in a while. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more amazing videos and lives like this. It is only you who will be enabling me to do this. So make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, tell me where you're watching from. I will really love to hear from you. Okay, so our beans are here. Okay, so let's just set this aside. Now I like to clean my kitchen as I go, so that you don't have a lot of dirty utensils lying around once you're finished cooking. So we just clean it. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to hear from you. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more amazing video and lives like this one. Tell me where you're watching from. I would love to say hello to you. Tell me where you're watching from. So make sure to check on your stew every once in a while. You don't want that to burn because this is the foundation of the stew that you are making. And mine is cooking very nicely. One last ingredient before you continue. We'll be making some green chili, red chilies to be specific. So let's just get our chilies and chop them into very small pieces. chop one chili. Okay, so one chili and set it aside. Try on the paste and add your chopped chili. So stir everything together. Hi everyone, welcome to my live. Welcome to my YouTube lab. It's very nice to see you there. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Drop a comment. Tell me where you're watching from. So next you're going to add the beans. Mine are very frozen. Yeah, so just mix your beans, stir them. Now because they have been in the fridge for quite some time now, they're completely frozen, you want to add a lot of water before crushing them so that they can completely boil. You do not want to have some Make sure to subscribe to my channel, drop a comment, tell me where you're watching from. So after that, you just cover it and let that cook. Oh my god. Okay. It's too much chili there. So next, we're going to grab our dough. Grab your dough and spread it on the surface. So just make sure you dust your surface with some flour. After that, throw in your dough. As you can see, it is very, very soft. So because it is too soft, you want to add some flour to your surface and knead it for 1 minute. So just knead your dough for 1 minute. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, drop a comment, tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to hear from you. So our dough is ready. We're just going to divide it into 4 pieces first. So our dough is very smooth, very sticky. So we're just going to divide it into balls. Make sure to subscribe. Tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to say hello to you. Hi, how are you? Tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to hear from you. So just partition your dough into equal parts, and then you're going to roll. Caxton is saying hi from Kanairo. Watu wa Kanairo wako wapi? Caxton is representing you all. So this is the size of the dough that we are making. This is the size of the chapatis that we'll be making. So just roll all of them. Tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to hear from you. Roll into equal parts so that you can make equal chapatis. So we almost finished with making the balls. The next very important process of making some fluffy chapatis is oiling your dough. So I am going to show you how we are going to do it. So first, I just grab this and show you how we make some very nice, how you achieve a very fluffy texture chapati. So first you're going to take your balls that you just rolled, and then next you will want to roll it out, just flatten it out. Don't worry about the shape that it will take, because we're just going to oil them. Now this process is very important because this is where we'll be giving our chapatis that nice smooth texture. So after that, make sure to add 1 tablespoon of oil. Spread it all round. And then after that, you're going to split it, like you can see how I'm doing it, and then you're just going to roll it. So make sure to roll your chapatis, make sure to roll your dough. Then after you roll it, you're going to have something like this. So at this point, you will be resting this, and then we will continue rolling the rest of the balls. Make sure to oil all your balls into it's a very nice texture. And then I'm just going to arrange mine here. So make sure the surface that you will be storing your balls, make sure you dust it with some oil. And then I'm going to put up my chapati. So you will do the same for all of them. You're going to oil all your doughs. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to hear from you. Make sure to subscribe for some more amazing videos and live streams. So I'm just going to transfer my oil into a bowl so that it is easy for me to roll it out. So just set that aside. Spread out the oil all around. Now, if you want your chapatis to be very fluffy and layered inside, just sprinkle a little oil on top. Make sure you have enough dusting flour because our dough is very, very fluffy. So just roll it out. Repeat the same process to all your chapatis, rolling out and oiling them. This is the one process that you do not want to miss so that you can make some fluffy chapatis. So you're going to roll all the chapatis. Tell me where you're watching from. Same process for all the chapatis. Roll it and spread it. Add some oil, sprinkle some flour for that nice fluffy texture. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Tell me where you're watching from. Drop a comment. Tell me where you're watching from. Make sure to subscribe before you leave. Subscribe to my channel. Help me grow to 1,000 subscribers. So make sure you sprinkle some oil a little. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Drop a comment. Tell me where you're watching from. I'd like to say hello to you. If you're just joining us, tonight we are making some fluffy carrot chapatis with beans. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Hi everyone, welcome to my live. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Drop a comment, tell me where you're watching from. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Drop a comment, tell me where you're watching from. Join my live chat, tell me where you're watching from. I'd like to hear from you. And that was the last of the balls that we are making. Okay. Here you go. So all the balls are ready. So at this point, this is where we're going to start making our nice chapatis. But first, before we continue, let us check on the stew. See how it is doing. So chapatis are cooking really nicely. Oh, sorry. The beans. I am just going to turn around, show you how we are doing. So there is the stew for having our chapati today. Now, personally, I like some mashed beans. So we're just going to mash that a little, not too much, just a little. You want to mash that so that you can have that nice thick paste. So at this point, this is okay. This is fine. Just stir it nicely. Add some water so that we can have a soup. At this point, you can add your coconut milk so that you can have that nice maharagwe ya nazi. So add just enough water to boil. Add just enough water to boil the beans. Cover it. Then you're going to move it to the next burner so that we can start making the chapatis. So this will be boiling here slowly. Next, you're going to grab our pan for making the chapati so that we can start heating it. Put it over a fire. So we're just going to heat this until it is completely hot. You do not want to start cooking your chapatis with a pan that is not hot. So these are the balls that we've made. We will be cooking only 9 chapatis today to go with the stew. So on this clip, I want to show you how I roll out very circle chapatis. So first you're going to start by dusting your rolling surface. I'm just going to turn the camera so that this can be clear enough. So there, just add some flour, dust it with some flour, and then roll it out a little. And then you're going to start to get a rolling pin. Take some flour in your arm and just dust your rolling stick. Then we are going to start rolling. So you're just going to roll once and twice, just when you're going forward and back, and then make sure to turn it. Now the secret to rolling out a chapati is just making sure and dusting out your stick so that your chapati does not stick. And a very important one is that you will want to roll your chapati from all sides, not just front and back. You roll all sides, and once you have rolled out your chapati, it's going to look like that. You can see my chef is my and very nice and circle. So at this point, you want to make sure your pan is hot like mine is. And then I will be showing you how to make some very nice fluffy chapatis. So first you're going to start by putting a chapati that just rolled over the fire. Then you're going to let it heat in. Just going to let it start cooking. So at this point, you can see from the side that it has started cooking. You're just going to turn it. Make sure it doesn't cook for too long so that you can have those really nice soft chapatis. So make sure it doesn't cook for too long. Just heat it a little. Just heat it a little. Now on this other side, you're going to want to do that. Until it is ready. So just turn it. And then after that, you're going to oil this side of the chapati. Just add some oil. Make sure you spread your oil all throughout your chapati. And then once you do that, just flip and cook this side. Now, as you can see from this point, chapatis have started fluffing out. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, drop a comment, tell me you're watching from. Now you'll want to cook that side until it is ready, and then you make sure in the meantime you oil. You make sure to oil the other surface. Make sure to oil both sides. Now because this is our first chapati, our pan is not properly hot yet. It's not very hot as you will want to your pan to be. So we're just going to cook it slowly, but it's still working out. You have a very nice brown surface. I know chapatis are very overrated and you can get chapatis anywhere today. But trust me, once you're able to cook your own chapatis in your home, will be the best thing to have ever happened to you, because it means you can eat chapatis anytime you want. So make sure to subscribe to my channel. Make sure to drop a comment. Tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to say hello to you. Now you make sure you want to cook both sides until they're completely cooked. So this side also has a nice, very nice and round. It has been cooked very nicely and very brown. So both sides are cooked like you can see. So I'm just going to remove that from the fire and set that aside. Next, we'll be adding the next chapati. So by now, I'm sure the pan has become very hot. Right now, the pan is very hot. So at this point, so I hope you can see that clearly. So at this point, you can just see from the side that it has started cooking. So you just want to turn that. Make sure it doesn't cook too much. Just make sure it's not too much. The people from Kanairo, Drop a comment and say uko mtaa gani Kanairo. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Tell me where you're watching from. I would really love to hear from you. So from this point, you can see it has started fluffing out, which means that side is already ready. So we're just going to turn it, oil this side, and then make sure to cook it until it is nice and golden brown. Drop a comment and tell me what kind of chapatis you love. Tonight we are making some carrot chapatis. So add some more oil. Add some more oil and spread it evenly in your chapatis. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and tell me where you're watching from. So that side has already browned up. It's cooked nicely. So we're just going to turn it and cook this side. As you can see, our chapatis are nicely. They're cooked nicely and they're fluffy. They're so brown. As you can see. You can also see the nice carrots in the chapati. So remember we were making our stew on the side. So while this is cooking, I'm just going to check on our stew. Make sure that it does not burn. So our stew is almost ready. Just going to let it finish boiling. So at this point, the chapati is cooked. Both sides, you can see it is nice and brown. You can see how nicely the carrots are. So this is ready. We're just going to move it. We're going to move it and place another chapati and continue cooking until the last one. So we're just going to cook that. So we're just going to continue cooking until all the chapatis are cooked. We're going to continue making our chapatis, rolling and cooking until they're ready. So at this point, we want to turn and cook the other side. You want to turn it and cook on the other side. So thank you so much for joining me. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Drop a comment, tell me where you're watching from. So we're just going to turn that and then you're going to oil one side. Spread the oil evenly. Hello, welcome to my YouTube live. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more lives like this. Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to say hello to you. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make the softest, fluffiest chapatis you will ever make. So drop a comment. I'd love to say hello to you. Tell me where you're watching from. So you want to cook your chapatis until they are nice and brown. And then that is when you turn them and cook them on the other side. So while that is cooking, you're going to finish rolling the chapati. So just roll out nicely. Just roll your chapati nicely. Make sure to keep on checking on the one that is in the pan already so that it does not burn. As you can see, it has already cooked both sides. And we'll be moving that and setting it aside. In goes our next chapati. Next we'll be cooking our next chapati.
Someone should be saying, good hunting then.
So make sure it doesn't cook too much. Turn it and cook it on the other side. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification button so that you can get notified when I go on lives like this. Make sure to drop a comment. Tell me where you're watching from. Make sure to cook that nicely. Don't forget to check on our beans. It's really hot. So the beans are now ready. Hi, welcome again. Tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to hear from you. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Drop a comment and tell me where you're watching from. So one side has already been cooked. We're going to turn it and cook the other side. And while that is cooking, you're going to finish rolling this chapati. Make sure to keep on checking. Make sure to keep on turning so that the chapati does not burn. Drop a comment, tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to say hello to you. So that is cooked. We're going to set that aside and continue cooking the rest. Hi, welcome to my channel. Tonight we are cooking some amazing fluffy carrot chapatis. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to hear from you. So at this point they're ready. Just turn and continue cooking. So just oil one side. Turn it to cook the side that you've oiled it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Drop a comment, tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to say hello to you. Make sure to subscribe. Hit that notification button. Tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to hear from you. Today we are making an amazing Kenyan meal. Now, in as much as chapatis are one of the best Kenyan meals you will have, I also think that chapatis are very overrated. I think chapatis are very overrated. So tell me if you think chapatis are overrated. And why you think chapatis are overrated. I think chapatis are the best meal, but still, learning how to cook chapati is overrated because this is one meal you don't need to learn to know how to cook it to eat it because it is everywhere. There is not one place that you will walk into tonight and you will not find chapatis. So you needn't worry if you can't make them. So make sure to subscribe to my channel. Tell me where you're watching from. I would love to hear from you. So at this point, you just want to turn and continue cooking this side. So just oil one side and turn it to cook it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Tell me where you're watching from. Now at this point, the chapatis are fluffing very nicely. The aroma is just something else. Just want to turn to this. Just want to turn so that you can see. How fluffy they are. Just oil that side and stir it. And some nice fluffy chapatis. So it is nicely cooked. As you can see, you want to let it cook until it is nice and brown. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Tell me where you're watching from. I would love to hear from you. Tell me what is the best stew that you love eating your chapatis with. Now, as you can see, it has cooked nicely on both sides. So you're just going to move that. And let's cook another one. Tonight we're making some carrot chapatis. Tell me what kind of chapatis you like eating. Tonight we're making a cornbread's meal, famously known as chapo madondo. So turn it, you don't want it to cook for too much so that it can fluff out. So add oil to one side. If I added too much oil. Now you don't want to add too much oil to your chapatis so that you're unable to eat them because of too much oil. So you can see our chapatis are fluffing very nicely. Oil the other side too. Make sure you cook your chapati while you're moving it around in circle. You can see how fluffy our chapati is. You can see it is very fluffy. Now it has cooked into a very nice brown color. As you can see, it is very fluffy. And from this point, you can tell that these chapatis are going to be very soft. Just want to cook this side until it's ready. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, drop a comment and tell me where you're watching from. Tell me where you're watching from. I would like to hear from you. So at this point, they have already been cooked. At this point, it is very nicely done. So you're just going to move that from the fire. Welcome to my YouTube live. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Drop a like. Comment. Tell me where you're watching from. I'd love to say hello to you. In this video, we are making some nice carrot chapatis. Make sure they don't cook too much. We will be browning them. So get your cooking oil. Now before you add some cooking oil, you just want to turn that so that you can oil. Make sure you spread the oil evenly in your pan. Oil the other side too. So we're just going to wait that out so that it can cook. Now that side is nicely cooked. We're just going to turn it and cook this other side. Tell me what you think this chapati looks like. Tell me what you think this chapati looks like. Tell me what is your favorite stew you like to eat with chapati. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. As you can see, it is not yet properly cooked, so you just want to turn that and then make sure you let it cook until it is properly browned. Just give it a few minutes. So at this point it is ready. Just going to move that. Now that was the last of our chapatis. That was the last of our chapatis. So we're just going to clean our surface as we finish cooking this one chapati. Just want to clean your surface. So I'm going to clean the whole surface so that the flour does not stick. So just turn your chapati, oil it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Drop a comment. Tell me where you're watching from. As you're coming to the end of this live, make sure you subscribe. So that side is nicely cooked, as you can see. Next, you're going to cook this other side. So make sure to subscribe, hit the notification button so that you can be notified when I am going to go on my next live. Just for a recap of what we were doing today, we're making some nice fluffy carrot chapatis. And that was the last one that we are making. We used 1 kg of flour to make 9 chapatis. So the chapatis are ready. So next you're going to plate our meal and test it. So make sure to stay tuned. Tell me how your cook along is coming on. So our chapatis are ready. I am just going to show you how our chapatis look like. So here we are. We have some nice chapatis. So another thing you want to do your chapatis so that they can be soft, you just want to, what would you say I'm doing to the chapatis? But you need to do that so that you can expose the nice fluffy insides. So as you can see, we have some very nice chapatis here. So you can see they're very soft. You can see how nicely the insides are. You can see the carrots, how nicely they look. So generally this is what we have at the end of our cooking session. Thank you so much for joining me. These are some very nice carrot chapatis. They are so soft. So we're just going to put that aside so that we can plate it. So we'll be having our chapatis with beans. So we're going to start by plating our beans. Some nice hot steamy beans. Just a little. So there is your meal. Some nice chapati with beans. Tell me, would you eat this combination of beans and chapati? Thank you so much for the live. It is nice to have you around. It was nice to have you around. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to test this. See how it feels. Now before you eat our food, it's very important that we pray. So yeah, let's pray. Wakati Bwana Yesu mgeni wetu, bariki riziki iliyo mbele yetu, ili tufungulie na Roho Kristo Bwana Mwokozi wetu. Amen. So after that nice short prayer, we have our meal here. We have some chapati and some beans. And see how that tastes like. This is so good. It is very soft, very fluffy, very flavorful. The chili was just beautiful. As you can see, let me just turn around the camera so that you can see the kind of greatness I am talking about. So this is our chapati. Some very nice chapati, very soft chapati. You can see it is nicely layered. So make sure you enjoy. Until our next live, have a good night and enjoy your meal. Thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, you guys. You are my enablers. So make sure to drop a comment. Tell me where you're watching from. Make sure to subscribe, you guys. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for some amazing videos and lives like this one. Come cook with me. Enjoy our time together. Let's enjoy some amazing lives, interesting texts. Tell me in the comment what you want me to talk about in my next live. You could also give me a suggestion of the meal that you would like me to cook next. So thank you so much for joining and have a good night. Bye bye.